All right, it is Sunday, January 18, 2026. I'm out here at Fairplex in Pomona for the first Pomona Swap Meet of 2026. They got so excited they're handing out air fresheners. So yes, your car can smell like you bought it right here at Pomona Swap Meet or from one of my videos, which definitely adds value to your vehicle. All right, there you go. It's a good morning. It's early. It's 49 degrees, so is it cold? You decide. But this is the second of 3 swap meet videos for January. Last week we did Long Beach, and next week we are off to Turlock up north for that one. So that'll definitely be a great one as well. But there's a lot of great cars, stuff still rolling in, stuff for sale, stuff that isn't for sale. So we're gonna go check it out right now. All right, we'll start here. So what's coming up in a couple weeks? We're back here at Fairplex at the end of January for Grand National Roadster Show. I'm doing Friday and Saturday. Friday, I'm just going to do the indoor displays. Not bringing a car for that. Saturday, I entered the Impala for the outside for Granddaddy Drive-In. No price on this Continental project. So oh, there it is. It's right over here. This one could be yours for only $8,500. So, yeah, needs a little bit of putting together. No engine, no trans. Maybe a bit of a Pomona price. There you go. They got a Harley. You want a Harley? They got a Harley. Here we go. I don't know the values on these, so good luck with that. I will say, you go on Marketplace these days, the prices are definitely coming down and the stuff isn't selling. So if you're serious about selling your vehicle, you may have to drop your price. Because I don't think stuff's really trading hands like it was. This one for sale. This is one owner truck. I don't think he's selling it. There you go. Anything else going on? Oh, so yeah, I said Friday I'm going to come out and do the indoor displays. I have to be out of here by 4 o'clock. So my daughter has a performance that evening at 6. So if I don't get the whole indoor displays, we'll do the rest of what I didn't get on Saturday. But I believe I can get all the indoor displays. We got a Chevelle Wagon 65, $25,000 on this one. Get you as much as possible with it. Also, I ordered a new camera, so that should be here in time for Grand National Roadster Show. And it's supposed to be much better for indoor and low light settings, which is what I've been needing. So yes, I spent some money for the channel. that is coming. This one's just on display. It's Fleet Master. I also managed, this one is for sale, 47 Chevy. Also, I managed to lose my camera, but I had a backup, so I'm actually shooting this on the backup, which is the same make and model of the one I usually use. So not a big deal. $5,000 on this convertible. Check the tentative list. Let's show what I'm planning on filming in the near future. Be in the comment section of the video, pinned at the top shortly after the video posts. This Ford is like an F-250, 80s style, extended cab. It's an 86. No price on it. Call for awkward conversation. Very clean truck though. Glad the sun came up. I got it early. I had to wait for the sun to come up. But I went and found a light to do the intro under, so I could knock that out while I was waiting. This one is definitely not an 86 F-250. It's like a late 60s Thunderbird 4-door to me, but you be the judge. This one's crunchy. I had one of these. I had like a 68 like that. I paid $500 for it, and I drove it home many years ago. I had the 4-door with the just like that. This is a later one. It's probably like a 70 or so. I'm assuming it's for sale. I have a Chevy truck here. If there's any other, this one is for sale. 59. There you go. Everything new, frame off restoration, 38,000. There's all the info on that. This one is clean. So everything was just done on it. Got the also I went to Altadena Cars and Coffee yesterday, and the 2-year-old, I put a gas tank in my Impala 2 years ago. New filler neck hose, everything. Filler neck hose is already rotten 2 years in. So yeah, they're not making them like they used to. So that's on order. There you go, 63 convertible Impala project. So yeah, that's on order. I should have that. I should have it this week. I should be able to get that on with enough time to spare for Grand National Road. All right, 89 S10 Blazer. It's like a 2-wheel drive variety. 2000. Hopefully you can make that out. There you go. She's got a little bit of a clear coat issue, if you ask me. Typical that era of GM paint, or actually any car paint of that era did that. It's not necessarily a GM thing. There we go, 39 Chevrolet pickup. No price on it. Call for the awkwardest of conversations. There's the number though. And we're going to pause for the music. Alright, we can get you the rest of the Chevy now. Oh look, it's got a motor. Okay, we got you the motor. So got the inline 6. Oh, he wants 7,000 for it, so you don't have to have that awkward conversation now. There it is. Alright. It's like a 40 pickup, very original looking. This might be the one that's on Marketplace. I did see one on there the other day. I said there are some smoking deals on Marketplace, and they aren't necessarily selling quick, so check on that if you're looking for something. I'm not saying you get a good deal on like a high dollar vehicle, like a, you know, here, 8,500 on that. Has the original title, complete truck. It is there. Doesn't have the hood open. I'm guessing it's complete. That would mean it would have the engine, transmission, the flathead. There you go. Very nice petite on that one. That'd be cool, just like lettered up. Ain't like a gas station name on the side or something like that. Cool Riviera, 64, 4,200 on that. I said, yeah, next week I get to learn how to work a new camera, so wish me luck. If I like that camera, I'll be able to order a second one as a backup, which is what I did with this camera, which really saved my butt today. The rest of the Riviera. Ooh, it's got new tires. It still has the blue on them. Now we got shoebox 50 convertible. This one is, it's got 302 overdrive, 25,000 on that one. Should we make that out? Come on here. I can't see the interior, but you can, so hopefully it's there. There you go. I think actually it's there. This one's like a kind of like a matte finish, semi-gloss or whatever they. No, it's not really matte. Hopefully that one might be more legible. Not sure. Datsun pickup. She's been updated on 68 model. There you go, from a 240 SX, 9,500 on that one. She's got all the mini truck patina you could possibly want. Plus. Also, if anybody found a GoPro 9 at Long Beach last week, missing the battery door, yeah, that's mine. I'll have to see. I think it might be in the back. It could be in my Suburban somewhere. I have to look. But I haven't determined that yet. All right, we got this Datsun wagon. These guys are hogging the for sale sign. We'll come back around and show you the inside. Or if they don't move by the time we come around here, I'll just wait. Maybe he wrote a novel. There, there's the under hood. And finally, we're looking at the for sale sign like it was the Mona Lisa. There you go. There's your info on there. All right. We got it for you. A 63 Galaxy 500 here. Speaking of artwork, I bought a piece of artwork Friday at an estate sale. I really liked it. And when I started, it was not signed, but I started doing research. I believe it to be by a very famous artist. So I've got to do some further research. Okay, there's the info on the Galaxy. So all I'm saying is, if it's real, and I can prove it's real, oh my God. But if it's not real, it'll look good on my wall. So either way, I win. There you go, 67 on Mons, 20,000 on that. This one's got the vinyl top. So Mons with the buckets and the console. So it's pretty good. The top looks good. It's not, I don't see any bubbling coming up. So yeah, so if that thing turns out to be real, I'm gonna do I might bring back Mike Finds Things and do a video on it. I bought it because I liked it, but if it turns out to be valuable, then that'll make it even better. If not, it's just going on the wall and it's a good story. All right, 31.5 on the Vega. There's the info on that. She's got a blower. Or I'll just do these because they're here. Got an 83 Silverado, 40,000 on that. Square body, short bed. She's a four-wheeler. Very, very, very clean truck. These are bringing some money now and they're nice. So, as you know, you've watched the Baird of the Jacksons and the Meekums. All right, here we go. Chevy van. This one's full panel. This one's the 90, so it's the shorty. 90-inch wheelbase. 68 model. 14.5 on that. The most important thing is nobody cut like any of those giant RV windows into the side. So this was uncut. And people are generally okay if you put the cool portholes as long as they're done right. But those giant RV windows, is you know, people like them either plain or with just the little portholes. 62 Thunderbird. I think this was here last month. 14,000. 85,000 miles on that one. Got the swing away steering wheel that the federal government did away with. So it looks like a much older restoration. It's got the ding strip on the side. It's like it was painted many, many years ago. Here we got a Mustang. This one is a inline 6 model. Convertible though, 27,000. Oh, here we go. Oh, we got less music. Keep filming. I would say these videos would be well over 3 hours if I didn't have to deal with music. It would be no issue for me to get to that length. There we go, we got Charger SE with moonroof, 73 model. 17.5 says that's original 440. I think they were a little smogged down. This is the third gen Charger. The second gen's the one everybody wants. But these have come up because people have gotten priced out of the second gens. This one's got the meats, the slot mags, a little bit of badness there in the quarter. Our cars are rolling in. All right, how about a Caprice? Oh, my window messed up the guide on my 87 the other day, so I gotta figure that out. 6,500 on this one. This is a cop car version. 83. Even got the light bar. Yeah, mind the window. So when I do the mirrors, I'm gonna do all that as well. It's got an 80s cell phone in there too. I don't know if that comes with it. There's a Land Cruiser, 1978. Good Lord, he printed small. I don't know. I can't even see that. Hopefully it comes through. I can't see if there's a price or anything. It's like, man, you can write larger. Give you space. Seriously, that's like the opposite of when you used to do. Remember in grade school when they'd say to like write 2 pages so you wrote so big so you could fill it in? It's the opposite of that. You wrote so small so you can't read it. There you go. There you go. That's hieroglyphics to me. 68 Jeep 2000, and there's a phone number. That's all you really need to know. There you go. And more vehicles rolling in. Sun's coming up. We're supposed to have highs in the low 70s today. I can't believe it was 49 degrees. I got out of the car and I looked at my phone, 49 degrees. C10, step side, long bed, inline 6. 5,000 on this one here. There you go. Inline 6 goodness. There's the info. Hopefully it's legible. This is on a 3-speed. I see 2 pedals. It's not a oh, it is not automatic. I can see the little finder on the column there. I'm looking at the pedals. I'm doing the hard work here. Just look at the column. So this is. Should have mentioned, we do film this one 7 times a year. We cover this one every single time. I have been since I came back in 21. The lady, when I came into park, she's like, recognized me, she says, "You always come here for this." I'm like, yep. Next one, someone's gonna ask. Someone's gonna ask, and they're not gonna Google. It is on March 1st. It's the next Pomona Swap Meet. Yes, it is on the tentative list, along with all the other Pomona Swap Meets for 2026. So it looks like it might have been in a fire or just sanded down and left outside. There we go, 41 Chevy. I think it was just sanded down and left outside. 500 on that one. All right, 64 Ranchero 4500. No other details. I don't know what's got in it. It's on a trailer. A short clip for a little bit of music back there. It's got June 25 sticker, so hopefully either they paid the tag or they non-opted. Got a Chevrolet Monte Carlo, 1977, 30,000. Okay, that might be a little on the Pomona side. Yeah, especially for a smogger. There's the info. It's got the swivel seats. 66,000 miles. Very nice, but yeah, it might be a little heavy for a Monte Carlo, especially getting into the smog era stuff. All right, Chevy panel, 1941. 15. Oh, he's knocked it down to 13 on the other sign. There you go. We'll come around and bring you the other sign. just to confuse you. So you need some back windows. Looks like they're flat glass. It's like a much older restoration. That's definitely, it's got cracking lacquer paint, stuff like that. It's got the more modern seat. There you go. It says it runs good. Only on bill of sale, so no title. Alright, they are still rolling in. They will be for the rest of the morning. We're waking up, they want to hit Pomona. Alright, more vehicles for sale. That's what we like. 72 F100. She is the bump side. 11,000 on that one. There we go. He's got the cab. It's like the bed was originally from a different color truck. Here's the custom trim level, which is like I believe the 66 Mustang Coupe. She's got the V8s. There's the info on that. 22,000 on this vehicle. I should also give a disclaimer. I cannot obviously look over every single one of these vehicles, so anything you're looking at purchasing, go out and look at it or have someone go look at it. There you go, Mitsubishi vintage race car, 2000. And the Mitsubishi, this would be great for if you redid it and took it to the Japanese show, Long Beach. She's got a little bit of crusty going on there. We got a Z car. Z-car with Corvette rims for the ultimate 80s. 1982 model, 3000. It's got like a wide body kit thing going on. Not sure what's going on there. Might be on the Pomona side if you ask me price wise. Oh, it's got that thing where covered up where the license plate goes. Alright, 1930 Model A pickup truck. 8,500 on that one. So it looks to be a stock Model A. The problem with this is a little bit more, you could probably get one that's more, I don't know, presentable for not a whole lot more money than that. So that might hinder this sale. This would be great as like if you're doing a full hot rod project. But like I said, I've seen like ones that look pretty decent for a few $1,000s more than that. Alright, square body dually crew cab. They are coming in. What else we got next month? Oh man, we got Dr. George show coming up in Indian Wells next month. Funny story, I went to In-N-Out on the way out of Long Beach last week and ran into one of the organizers. And the things that could only happen to Mike. Section of the universe. 81 El Camino, one of 687 Royal Night models. No price. So it's got a 4-speed. Yeah, Royal Night. Did they come with a 4-speed? I don't know, maybe they did. I know the Malibu you could get a manual, so probably the El Camino you could too. Around a Royal Night edition. Yeah, so I ran into one of the organizers, so. And then I remembered I emailed the guy I always email, and he said, oh, you emailed me too early, so. We'll be out there filming that one. Tell you what else is coming up. I believe we're back. I think the week either before or after that, we're back over in Coachella Valley for McCormick's again. I know I'm waiting to see if there's a date for the National Boogie Van Day meet in St. Gabriel. So people have actually asked me about it again, and last year they did announce the date till like the week before, so So I'll be keeping an eye out for that one. It's for sale, no price or other info. There we go. We're pretty heavy on the Datsun Nissan stuff this morning. He will trade for 80 ounces of silver. Hi-ho silver. There you go. Away. So if you're holding on to a lot of silver, this one might be for you. It's a new one on me. I sold the car once. The guy wanted to trade me for weed, and this is back when it wasn't legal. I was like, I don't want that. There you go. There's all the info you probably need. You always get interesting trade offers. I always say with trades, I've never come ahead on a trade unless it was somebody I already knew. For some reason, like friends will actually give deals. It's been here a few times. 5 hard top. It's got the rattle can chrome front bumper. That's what they did during the war. I don't know. The old guys used to say, oh, that's what they did during the war. Except that was after World War II, but whatever. There we go, 85 Chevy C10. She's a short bed. There's the information. Can we get back here? I believe we can. I don't think they wedged it in here so tight that we can't get through here. Oh, Pismo Beach. I did put that on the calendar. Somebody did ask about it. It was on my calendar on the wall as a maybe, and then I just kind of switched it to a yes. So and I put it on the tentative list now. So I didn't realize I hadn't put it on the tentative. I believe Pismo's the week after Santa Maria, so I'm essentially going to the same area twice. Looks like the featured club is bunch of new Corvettes. Okay. I'll just cruise through here. Okay, we'll see this little stuff rolling in. It's the first time I see where the Future Club was a bunch of new cars, but okay. I'll just walk through here. There's actually a whole Corvette section at the end. There we go, there's the C4. That's at least old school a little bit. Speaking of new Corvettes, I found some cool Hawaiian shirts there. There's your transition to like something that goes together. Yeah, actually, it was the same sale I got the artwork at. I got like, they had Hawaiian shirts in my size, like good ones. They're like $10 each, so I grabbed them. They're rolling in, even if they gotta go slow, they'll still roll in here. Alright, we're gonna use some more vehicles for sale. There we go, 69 C10, 10,000 on this one. Geez, looks like, I wish when they were on the trail they'd put if they ran or not, because just because they're on the trail doesn't mean they don't run. This one's got 2011 stickers, so I'm guessing maybe not. But, that seems a little steep for a long bed you can't drive home. It actually does need some work, in my opinion. There we go, a short bed, C10, 64. He's asking $7,500 on this one. This one's got the step side. It's got the vintage turbines on it. You got all 4? I guess he does. Hopefully we'll see the other side here in a minute. So you got the tow and hitch. Take the camper. Are we gonna be able to get in there? I don't know. Let's try. At least trailers don't cut my knees off. I need those to film the rest of the video. Here we go. Title, non-op, new crate motor, 805 area code. Check the cat. Oh, down there she's a little crusty. Looks like she had some repairs over the years, kind of thing. All the metal's available for these too, if you're so inclined. There's that. Hood's a little rusty. It's like a Woody to me. Woody without any wood. Alright. Ford variety. Make your Woody without the wood dreams. I don't know. I hope that's not your dream, but if it is, good for you. There you go, 5,500. There's a couple nice Woodies on there too on Marketplace right now that are like actually done vehicles that seem pretty reasonable for what they're asking. There's like a shoebox Woody, and then there's like a 46 to 48 Woody on there as well. Can't remember exactly. 65 Chevy C10 on the pickup. It's a short bed variety. There's the info on this one. Alright, a truck. Okay. With a panel. Before Chevy. 12,500 on that one. There's the information. I can't see under the hood, tell you what's going on, but there you go. Toyota Land Cruiser. 30,000 on this one. There you go. There's the rest of the Land Cruiser. Here we go. Square body. Sell today. Call Mike, not me, a different Mike. There you go. 38,000. 760. It's got the cowl induction looking hood. C10, very, very clean truck. There's the rest of the truck. Alright, a 63 Rev. Well, it's 3,600. Great patina. Motor spins freely. Clean title. It's got wheels. Needs a little bit of help in the restoration department. See how the trunk looks. She's a little thin there. 91 Grand Marquis. 8,500. 62,000 miles. Passes smog. You can't spell Grand Marquis without grandma. There you go. It's true. Just got white letter tires on the turbines. It's the sporty Grand Marquis. Here we go. 54 Ford convertible. Make offer. 19.5 on that one. It's like an older restoration. I guess it was restored like in the 70s or 80s. It's missing the Ford-O-Matic badge. I'm sure somebody has one of those. All right, 63 Cadillac flower car. 28,500. Oh, it's not. You made it from a Coupe de Ville and El Camino parts, so it's not a flower car then. Yeah, you can tell I used El Camino rear glass. I think this one was at Turlock last year, actually. I watched the video, and I'm not gonna play back the whole video. I'm pretty sure this was there. There you go. Cadillac El Camino, 1960 Impala. Convertible, does that have a sign on it? Yeah, let's go straight for the sign. It's got the windshield washer stuff on the fender there. 93,500 on this one. There's the info. It's printed small, but I think you can read that. Read the fine print. Yeah, this could be like perfect Pomona weather today. It's like a black plate. So it's got a 64. You might just put those plates on there. It says 64. I don't think this car's been parked since 64.
small block.
There you go, 59 convertible. 283 car. So it's got the power steering and the power brakes. Yeah. Drive it home. There's no price on that one. You have to ask, you know what the deal is. She's spendy. 59 is like, that's the one everybody wants. So, I can't get you on that side now. Oh well. Okay, we'll roll right into the 61 convertible then. This one's got the 348. Yeah, 59. Those are, whew, that's a hot ticket right there. There's that. 68.5. I think this one's been out here for sale before.
Remember the white fur?
Over here. All right, 61 convertible. Rest of it. I'll get you the back of that 59 now.
Right here, bro.
Let's see if we can get over there before somebody jumps in front of it. There you go.
Yeah. Had a pretty teenager like you.
Bunch of cars rolling in, a little bit of everything. We'll get to the Volkswagens later. They always ask me, there's another guy who just does the Volkswagens. And he starts before the music's on, so I'll usually do it at the end when I get back over there on my way to the car. I don't do the full section, there's just too much music. By then my feet are tired. Got the Ford here, she got a flat head. This one is the sedan, 4-door. Deluxe, 35,000 on this one. There is your information. So they're out of Arizona. I don't know if I'm going to do Scottsdale again this time. Which means I'll probably at the last minute decide to go do Scottsdale again. That's probably what that's going to mean. That is the hardest thing I film because the music is everywhere. It's cranked to 11 and it's unavoidable. So here we got 62,409, not for sale. Impala SS. I always say I'm not going to do it, and then there's nothing pops up locally, and then I wind up going and doing it. I think last time I shot it, I got lucky, and the sound system in one area was broken. And I was able to get the whole area and just take my time on it and everything. So Westworld has like this crazy speaker system that's like installed permanently, and they're crystal clear, like high quality speakers. So it's not like they're muffled or anything. Yeah, this 58 Chevy pickup is 55,000. There's the info. I'll bring some more of it. This looks like a very nice build on this one. So I may still try to sell my van. I don't have to sell it like immediately, but I need to start whittling down the collection, and that seems to be the one probably to go first. This one is for sale, 51 Chevrolet, must sell, 15,000 on that one. She's got 2 doors. It's honestly like 15,000. Looks like you drove it here. Used some chroming on the front bumper. Let's have a look on the interior side. The chrome's a little pitted on the door handles. Honestly, we've seen people asking more than that for 4 doors like this out here before. Of course, they keep coming out every week, but there you go. Here you got a Triumph. See, this one, it shows locally quite a bit over the years. 65,000. It's got the semaphores there on the side. go. We got a Ford four-door sedan, custom line. This has got a flat head. Starts and runs great. There's the, hopefully you read the number. It's a four-door. All right, was this one that was at Long Beach? I don't remember. Yeah, she got a flat head. They updated it to an alternator. Or 9,000. That might be a little steep for a four-door. One of my neighbors has a 54 two-door. It's been custom, but it's pretty tastefully done. He's asking like 8 on it. But he showed up at Alternate Cars and Coffee, and I was looking at it. I was like, if I had the room, I'd probably be working a deal on that, but I do not. I have to sell stuff. I'm like at that point where stuff's got to go. So I might be selling the van. I don't know when. Hopefully at some point. I want to fix the tail lights first. 53 Chevy here for sale. I'd rather not sell it, but like I said, room-wise, I'm not doing well. There you go, 38,000. All right, 53 Chevy. We'll bring you the rest. That's not a terrible price for a convertible. You ask me. It does need some upholstery work. Nothing ridiculous. That guy might be working a deal or something. He might be selling this. All right, 55 wagon. He's got a 57 plate frame on a 55. Okay, got it. There you go. we'll let him slide this time. All right, he only likes text. There's the price on that. 25,000. Looks like it might be like an older. It's got like a slight flake in the paint job. There you go, the 55 with the 57 plate frame. There it is. Right, we got a 59 El Camino. That's the one everybody wants. There you go, okay. It's the same guy that owns the Impala next to it, so maybe we'll get the number off of that one. It's got buckets and console. It's got the same console as my 69 Impala. All right. We'll go get the Impala. That's your Impala too? Okay, so just so you know, your phone number is blocked on the El Camino. So it's you can't read it. There we go. Now, okay, you can read it on this one. It's the same guy, so he's got the Impala. So he's got the skirts for the 60 here. Yeah, that one's more visible. I think that's a 661 area code, if I can see properly. There you go, 75,000 on the 60 Impala. Yeah, never put your number under the wiper. First roll of Pomona. All right. 55 here. Gotta get some more thumbnail pictures too, I gotta remember. Got 53 Chevy. Alright, this one is 21,000. There's the info. Alright, we'll get over here. Just because you wanted to see another 59 El Camino, here you go. I might sell my El Camino, my 66 as well. So it's 22,000. That's the info on this. It's got the billet steering wheel. Straight out of the 90s. 30. Oh, now it's 32,000. You raised the price. I'm confused. There you go. I think that's the actual price. I'm as confused as you are. There you go. There you got a 55 Bel Air. $23,000 on this one. She's a four-door. Battery. So far this camera has only glitched once. I'm hoping I'm not jinxing it. This is the camera that used to glitch all the time. It's So far, it's only done it once.
I was just looking, one of my buddies got one.
I figured out the problem was actually the media kit that attaches to it was causing the problem. I got a new one. There you go, 53 Chevy pickup. All the info. It's got a little bit of crustiness going on. A couple. These guys are always parked over here. These 57 Ford F100s. This one's got the Panther swap. If you guys looking for a town car to do a Panther swap on, I have one in the family that might be coming up for sale. So, it's a car that I used to own, and my mother and my stepfather bought it for me. And they let my sister's boyfriend drive it, and he's not the nicest of cars, but it runs good. The AC does not work. We're still rolling in. It is a good day for Pomona. A Plymouth sedan. 1960 Cadillac sedan DeVille. Some trucks. OBS style. All right, 41 Chevy Coupe. 22,000 or best. It's a very original one owner vehicle, it says. Someone just buy a car and then just go, I'm never buying another car. I guess that's probably what happened. Bringing the Chevy pickup here out of Colorado, 54. He'll come over here, he'll bring you the interior. So it's very, very clean. That's how they built them. There's the price on the 54 Chevy truck we just saw. Had to come around to get to that. There we go. Big Chrysler New Yorker. Get you around here. There's a price tag on the other side. Let's go get. I don't want to squeeze through there with the trunk open. We'll do the whole march around here. Bring in the engine compartment. Gonna make me work for this one. 17.5 on that. 58,000 miles. It's got the straight 8. 32 Ford Roadster. 50,000 on this one. It could go through. This one's got a for sale sign, but I got no way to get there. The chair farm's already grown. Actually, there's nothing written on the sign anyway. Yeah, 49 Chevy. 85,000. Now we got to break in the chair farm. It'll come through here. I always say I think I use my chair only for like Grand National Roadster show, truck show, like when I get done and I feel like just having lunch or eating a snack or something. I bought brand new chairs for doing car shows, and I've used it for Rose Parade more than I've used it for car shows. It's a nice Chevy wagon with all the patina, 37,000 on that one. She's on the ground, so she's on bags. Very original looking wagon.
I'm happy wherever we're
Let's go a couple down.
We'll come over here. The rest. There we go.
Okay, I'll do that. Thank you.
Yeah, the rolls are still happening. Everybody's still waking up. Here we go. Let's go to Pomona. Now we're going to way over to the Corvettes. New battery change. They are still coming in. It's only 8:15 right now, so it's not. Already been here almost 2 hours. To Tommaso Pantera. Yeah, look, they only have 3 events so far on the tentative list for February. That's Long Beach Swap Meet at the beginning of the month, Dr. George, and McCormick's. Like I said, I think the van meet, if it's happening, we'll hear about that hopefully like a week before that. I'll just have to see if there's anything else to film in February coming up. Showed a bunch of vehicles off to the side there. Yeah, we just did moon eyes out here about 3 weeks ago. In this area, got a 67 Corvette Stingray here. So you can find anything for sale in this section, zigzag our way back. Got a 67 Coupe. Somebody yesterday asked me, what did you think of Moon Eyes? I said, not enough time. Definitely not enough time to get through that one. I imagine it was the same even for the spectators out there. Just so much to see, so little time. Fantastic show. Got a C4, so this one's for sale. 84, so this is the Crossfire injection. This is, so be warned. May want to look that one up if you're probably shopping C4s, and that's the one people tend to avoid. 27,000 original miles, 14,000 on that one. Like I said, it's generally the one year that the Corvette guys are kind of shy away from. But there you go. A very original low mile example. Come through here. Don't need to see the newer ones. There you go. Got early 70s C3.
Did I tell you? Wi-Fi over there?
Looks like it's a 70 according to plate.
Oh, really? There's like 2
So I'm really hoping Moon Eyes becomes a normal thing out here every year. It was a lot of fun with the drag race. I would love to see it expand to a 2-day, but that might be wishful thinking. Got this 81 info on that, no price. So it's got a 5.3. That's not a okay, I don't think so, but okay, we'll just leave it at that. It's like a small block to me, not an LS. So I see it was one of those ones where they just trussed it up, but all right, the camera glitched a couple more times before we're back. That's why I stopped using this camera way back when and kept it as a backup. Those electric Hummers. That's what that is. you know, guys who like big trucks just wanted an electric, right? They discontinue those? I don't know. I know Volkswagen discontinued the ID Buzz, the retro-esque bus. They did discontinue those. All right, another 84 Corvette. Crossfire injection. Like I said, it's if you're shopping these, do your research. I think most guys know Corvettes know about the 84, so there you go. This was 8,500. It's like they rattle can the air cleaner top thing. I got 67, another 67 Corvette. 67s and 84s are popular apparently today. Early on we had all the Datsuns. Alright, I was talking to some people I knew. I guess there's a show in Santa Ana on the 25th. I'll be back from Turlock by then. I'll see how I feel. I did not get enough videos this month. This is only my second video so far of 2026. We got rained out the first weekend, and then Long Beach was the only thing going on last weekend, and then I wasn't able to get out and film anything yesterday. And there really wasn't any, you know, anything close to home that I could just run over and film. I did go to Altadena Cars and Coffee and just hang out. Sometimes I like to just hang out, not film, believe it or not.
Yeah, okay, it's 2000, but when it looks like
It does happen. Oh, I need to mention, I was talking to a guy just now, if you're gonna just do the Spectator at Grand National Roadster Show, they have discount tickets because the tickets are not cheap. You get discount tickets at O'Reilly's. I actually have bought my O'Reilly's ticket for Friday already, so. It's Corvette. There's 67. Big block car. It's like the 467 we've seen. So it's got the radio heater and defroster delete. It's kind of a rare thing. I'll show you. I think I get a better shot of it from this side, maybe. You don't see that very often. Used to be a friend of the family's. I think had a 64 coupe that was like that. Everything was deleted. We got a C4 right here, Corvette. Stingray. Here we go, Camaro. I've seen this one out here before. Big block Super Sport. 396. The 4-speed. 68. And a C10. So I think for Pismo, when I do that, I'm just going to drive up for the one day and shoot it. Because what I've been saying, I'm going to shoot that one for I don't know how many years. I think the hotel rooms are probably going to be a little too pricey for that one for me. So maybe just a up and down, up and back type day for me on that one. Check out this Camaro. And they do a cruise at night towards the evening. I think starting at 5. So it's the car show, and later on they do the cruise. So I'm gonna try to stay for the whole thing and then just drive back that night and get it up on Sunday. Get the video up on Sunday that week. A little Model A. Looks like he had it at McCormick's. It's one of their little things. Oh, he's got it in the 26 McCormick's in February, so he's already got it entered. He's already got his little plaque for it. So I don't know if he's selling it here or if he's just saying he's going to sell it at McCormick's. That's coming up. I missed the one in November. It rained that Friday, so I couldn't make it out there. And would have been much of a video. It's the Gold Terminator and his friend, the other Gold Terminator. That's what that is. Okay. International.
Oh, the one that's in the back.
Nice 66 Chevelle. Not for sale, we'll have a look anyway. I had to pause for some music. 1932 Buick. It's got an 8. So it's got a 401 nailhead in it, according to the sign. So it's got an even bigger 8 than it came with. It's got a Cadillac steering wheel as well. No price on it. Call for awkward conversation. And a Camaro. Yeah, we had a good time for Luna Eyes. Oh man. Daughter had a good time as well. I'm still talking to people I know. They're like, "Oh, we were there. We didn't see you." It's usually how Grand National Roadster Show is too. A lot of people I know are there, and I just don't run into them. Yeah, I love staying here just talking to people, then I forget what I filmed. That's how it works. All right, here we go. We'll just wander around. We'll figure this out. One of these years I'll figure out how to do YouTube. Yeah, some guy was complaining like on the Long Beach video, how come you don't show the Chevys? I'm like, I don't know if he was being ironic or what. Like, dude, like most of the vehicles I film are Chevys. Clearly I own Chevys. I have an Impala. I got the Suburban, which is a GMC technically, but it's still a Chevy, essentially. And yes, I do own an El Camino, and I have owned Chevys in the past, so no, I've got nothing against Chevys. And clearly I film a lot of them since that's mostly what shows up, but it's just a weird comment. Yeah. Should get together with the guy that used to complain that I film too many Chevys and need to film more Pontiacs. So let's bring in another Pontiac. There you go. We got a 68 Firebird. Oh, we got 3 Pontiacs in a row. That was on cue. I swear I didn't plan that. It's parked too close. I don't want to cut my knee off. I need my knee for the rest of the video. Here we go. We got the Trans Am 455. Second gen F body. I'm Batman. There you go. There you go, Batman. I just love Batman. I love the Tim Burton Batman when I was a kid. Got a 65 GTO. It's for the one guy that used to complain I didn't shoot any Pontiacs. It's like, dude, if it doesn't show up, I can't film it. If it shows up, I can film it. There you go. Yeah, little Brewster here. Oh, there's ones for sale. Find the ones that are for sale. This one has no info on the sign, so we'll just keep going. They hand out for sale signs when you come in. Apparently air fresheners, but just for today. They usually have a giveaway of the first one of the year. One year they gave away anniversary stickers, which my daughter stole mine. It's like on her desk. Chevy truck. And a Camaro 68. Alright, 67. There's a C20 that's kind of hanging out, hiding over here in the corner. 68. Looks to be very original. $18,000 on this one. It's got a hydro lift, so it can lift water. Alright. There's the
The only
lift.
one I've ever seen with the hydraulic.
It's got a hydraulic lift. There you go.
So the truck is a 68. This one installed in 69.
69. There you go. Probably do jukeboxes. This is what jukebox guys, the guys who do it professionally, have like those. Those in the arcade game guys have those too. I have to muscle mine into my truck. All right, Mercury. She's a coupe. Looks pretty stock. I see stock ones very often. There's a guy who knows what to drive. That's right, a square body Suburban. I love mine, even though it broke down the other day. I think the fuel pump went out. We'll find out this week. I had to call the triple of the A's, come down and snag it. Fortunately, it happened, I was on a quiet residential street in Burbank, so it could have been much worse. Fox body, LX50. Let's find some stuff for sale here. Always I'm in the corner, but still, usually some stuff for sale. I think we got a 57 Chevy for sale here coming up. Oh, it's got a sign. I don't think there's anything written on it. All right, sometimes if you can't read them or they're not filled out, if they are for sale, they are for sale somewhere else online. Marketplace, Craigslist, OfferUp, places like that. Check out the got a Ben Davis for President sticker. Recycle, scrap, at Schnitzer Steel. That's a tongue twister. So yes, you can look online. Sometimes they're for sale elsewhere. Nice third gen Econoline van. Uh-oh, the guy's got the nightclub sound system over there again. Quit testing, turn it off. It doesn't work, turn it off. Used to be that section had no music. It was great. All right, 75. It's the first year of the third gen Econo. It is a window van though, so no smog. It's the only year of the window van that's no smog. It is a shorty. So shorty van with windows, but a 75. Another neat thing on the 75, I'll see if we can see it. I'm gonna put a Long Beach flyer there, like we don't know when Long Beach is. It has the key on the dash. The 76 has the key on the column. So 75 is the only year of the third gen with the key on the dash. Kind of a weird fact that you'll never need in your life, but now you know anyway. I very nearly, a couple years back, bought a 75 panel. I probably should have grabbed. I couldn't. I think it was on a day I couldn't get out there or something. It was on Craigslist. Maybe find something for sale on this line. This Malibu wagon. '56. 55 with an inline 6. A Bronco and a Jeep. There you go, 67 Mustang. My buddy's had one just like this in high school, and he just posted an old picture of it too. Oh great, the nightclub's getting turned on over there. I don't need you to hear this. If your friends are listening to music, you don't need the whole nightclub sound system. You need like a small speaker, you and your friends can listen to it. Used to drive my dad crazy when he'd go to car shows, and this is before but had Bluetooth speakers. They'd put them next to the DJ, even the DJ speaker. He's like, I like to talk about my cars all day, not have music in my ear. Alright, we're gonna walk through here. We'll find what's for sale. Oh, literally, they got a whole band set up over here. One time we were out here, they had a whole like mariachi band going. It's about 3 or 4 years ago. Let's get through here before they turn their music on. Literally, look, there's the whole nightclub's over there. Thought I was joking. No, I was not. They literally brought the entire nightclub. That's 60. That's 59 here. All right, we'll find some stuff for sale here in a minute. This Caprice. It's got the moon roof. My buddy works for one of the pickup parts up in Fresno. He pulls the moon roofs out of like the Lincolns that come in, sells them to the lowrider guys. Now go over here, we're way in the back. I want to buy an LS. There we go, 2,000 for an LS. Same guy with this Oldsmobile. 4-door hardtop. Hopefully you can read it. I can't read that, but you can read it. 415 area code on that one. This one is a, what is this one? It's like a 55 Olds. Alright, Jeep Gladiator. I'm going to try to fill as much of this air before they turn on their music. I guess he was on the poster, or he just making it. We'll just cruise through here. We'll find some for sale signs. Good stuff. I like to try to get as much shot as possible. Harley Davidson, Ford. They still do those Harley Davidson edition Fords. Sure they do. That'd be pretty lucrative for both Harley Davidson and Ford, I imagine.
A single cab 90s truck.
Roll through here. Sale in this area. We'll find something here. Should bounce here the old Vista Cruiser. Gotta love the Vista Cruiser. It was designed after the old Vista cars on the railway around here. So do this, we'll finish up this line, and then we'll see what's for sale on the next line. Alright, flatbed rolling in. Got the Dodge Cummins. Nice clear day. This is my second video of the year due to the fact that we had some rain on the first weekend. Guessing by March we should be hopping up again with more shows. I've looked at for the smog bill, I looked at the legislative calendar. They're supposed to have all the bills presented by February 20th, so hopefully around the end of February you'll know something. Supposedly we're going to see another smog bill this year. That's what I've been told. So I'm going to be, as soon as they start announcing bills, I'll keep checking on it every day. See if one pops up. If it does, we'll make a video, let you know what it entails. You can also check the group Californians for Classic Car Smog Exemption. We got an OBS. The nightclub's warming up over there. Because they don't bring the whole like light setup and everything, you know. Get like a full Led Zeppelin sound system. Even those guys are like, that's a bit much, man. But yeah, so join the group Californians for Classic Car Smog Exemptions on Facebook. Last time there was a smog bill, one of the members of the group found it before I did. Sent it to me. And I'd actually checked it the day before. It wasn't on there, so. Dodge. You see a Dodge this old. Look, we got a whole band going there. Alright. It's like a really nice day today. I knew the barbecuers would be coming out for this one, the tailgaters. Clean 56. That's just a really clean one. GTO. Alright, we got the Ford short bed. Not a lot of for sale signs over here. We'll be getting to the next section here in a minute.
My daughter had the game.
It's got the bug deflector. Keep them bugs off your Chevy. Got 64 Malibu. 66 El Camino. It's got a big block. Big block on Model A. So you know it moves. Here we got the K5. I keep saying, you bring some cars out here and you price them right, they will sell. Whether it's here or whether it's from the video.
I don't know.
This El Camino. It's like house paint. 10,000 today firm. There it is. Just say it needs to be stripped down and bodyworked and painted. Yeah, she's cracking in places.
Are you always here?
Yeah, it's been swapped on.
Yeah, no, I'm
68 Chevelle. It does have a sign on it. I'll bring you the sign. It's like it's a Malibu and it's got a SS396 badge on the back, so 18.5 on that one. There's the info. Alright, we got the 55 Bel Air sedan. Alright, so we'll breeze through here, we'll find some stuff for sale. And we'll be off to the next section where we'll definitely find some stuff for sale. I'll cruise through here. Alright, we got a panel. 69. 27,500 on that one. Should be able to make that out. Also, if you need to, if you go to the Swap Meet website, people always ask me questions that are like on their website. Like what time does it open, all that stuff. And usually about mid-year they post the dates for the following year, so. I usually like to get here when, I like to start filming when the sun comes up. Do that. It's got a cracked windshield. That's not cheap. Nice 3-door Suburban here. I did mention in the last couple videos, they finally announced the date for corn feed run, so that's on the tentative list. And it was on the day that I thought it would be on, so that is now on the tentative list. Alright, we finally found another car that's for sale. We got the tune port, it's 57. 40,000 or best. He's got a complete novel, War and Peace, tire encyclopedia. Call him, he'll read it off to you. Oh, he doesn't have a big phone number. Oh, and all his card, I can't even get to his card. Just get you the phone number. They're like in the middle. Let me see if we can get it from the other side. It's a 57 150. 2-door sedan. Let's see, can we get to any of the car? All right, hopefully you can read that.
Yeah, I did.
39,000 or best. There's the phone number.
Good, that's the main thing. Me too. I got
Put everything out here. 51 F1 flatbed. 14,000 on that one.
Morning.
I got 72 Chevelle. It's $28. Wow, no, it's 28,000. It just says $28. Decimal points and commas and placements and all that are wow. This one says 28. That's $28. That's a good deal. Sorry, 71. Had the 72 grill. It's a 71 and it's a 72 on the plate and it's a 71 on the sign and the grill says it's a 72. So you're just as confused as me. That's $28. That's $20,000. All right, I got a 1960 Chevy Impala. This one's $78,000. There's the info on that. It looks like they wrote it in lipstick. That's a new one on me. Still waiting on that promotional from the Sharpie Corporation. Start handing those out. There you got 24 Ford Model T with a Pinto motor. There's the info on that. 29,000 on this. It's the tall T. It's got little Pinto 4-cylinders in it. There we go, 2nd gen Econo lowrider. She's on the ground. When do you ever see one that's that low? There, 80s style street rod. It's Ford. The monochrome look. Says 15.5 on that one. Over here. So it needs to be repainted. That might be a bit of a Pomona price considering the work that's needed. It's a 4-door and it's very 80s. '57 convertible, 105,000 on this one. She got a 350. That's all the info on that. So they're selling the wheels, not the car. I see a bigger bullet nose.
Where are you located?
$29.9 on that one. Oh my God. Pause it, read it. I need an audio book for that one. Jeez. Seriously. Here, this might be a lot more readable. There you go. You have to get like somebody to read that one. All right, 1950 Chevy 2-door. T9 Deluxe Fastback. 35,000 or best on that one. 619 area code, so south of here a bit. All right, we'll just walk through style this one. Got some bombs. I don't know if we're gonna do the Bomb Club show this year at Santa Anita. I need to see if I don't think I've added that to the calendar yet. If it's popped up, we are doing the Calrod show on I believe it's May 16th at Santa Anita, because they're not doing Crow World at the Rose Bowl this year, which my daughter and I go to every year until this year because they're not doing it. So.
My neighbor across the street.
Yeah, for sale, but very nice Suburban. We'll bring it to you. I did announce, I think we're doing I'm not doing the Hot Rod Power Tour because they're not going all the way to California, which is what everyone thought they were going to do. I think my daughter and I were talking about doing the Washington State trip, doing Good Guys again up there, visiting the family and friends that I didn't get to visit on the last year's trip, who complained that I didn't go visit them. My daughter had never been up there, so we hit all the touristy stuff like the Space Needle and all that. We got a 34 to Woody. It's got a flathead. We'll do Good Guys. We'll probably do that Wednesday at the Portland International Raceway again. We got to plan that out. It's a little early to plan it out, but we'll be getting there. Only 7,000 on the Woody here. It's got the custom glitter paint there on the dash. A neat rod. It'll be nice if I can talk her into doing 2 days at Good Guys, but I don't see that happening. I only got to see a few friends when I was up there last year. One of my friends I stayed with in Portland, and then one of my old Navy buddies. We went and saw Devo while I was up there.
There he is, Big Mike.
How you doing?
Where's your daughter?
She don't come to this.
No?
I gotta get her later. She says, come get me after Pomona. I said, all right. Yeah, I pick up my daughter after this.
I was thinking that. I was going to try
She's got me for the holiday tomorrow. We're gonna go see a movie, I think. I'm gonna drag her to that Neil Diamond impersonator movie. Well, Hugh Jackman and Kate Hudson, Song Sung Blue. So let's go see that. Took her to see Marty Supreme. We actually really liked that one. Wow, a lot of 59 El Caminos today. That's fine by me. Another one, not for sale though. I'll get through. We'll find some more vehicles, hopefully for sale here very, very soon for you guys. Got a 40 Deluxe Coupe. Mine is still in my backyard, so. My daughter's like, don't get rid of it. My camera's glitching pretty bad now, so if that other one does not turn up, I will be filming Turlock on the new camera. which means I'm gonna have to figure it out this week. We got 32 Roadster for sale. I told you we find some for sale. 26,000 on that one. There's the info. She's got a looks like a 351 Windsor. All right, 58 Chevy Impala. This one's got looks like a 348 to me. Kind of buried in there. He's got the hood kind of shut. No price. Call for awkward conversation. Very nice 58 though. Got a Chevy with the Buick headlight surrounds. Fun fact, my mother, you know, I remember my mother passed in December of 24. This camera I'm using, she bought this for me for Christmas. I don't remember how many years ago. So it did get us through a lot of videos, and it started glitching after a while. But it was still kind of usable, so it just gets frustrating because what it does is when you go to record, it records like a millisecond and then stops the recording. And sometimes you have to do it like 3 or 4 times before it'll record. It makes it really hard when you're trying to get that quick shot where something's just happening and it's just not possible. Yeah, this camera hates me like it used to hate me. So, that's okay. We'll get through this video, and then I get the new vid camera this week, and I'll do the whole tutorials on it. We'll figure, make sure I can get a good video out of that one. We're gonna cruise through here.
What's up, brother?
How you doing?
How you doing?
Good.
I always follow you.
How you doing?
I follow you to
All
learn
right.
all your things. I always
Okay.
check you out. That's the first time I meet you.
Okay.
It's nice seeing you.
Good to meet you. Here, we'll get your Ford. All right. You buy a Ford here. Oh man. 55 Victoria 2-door hardtop. It's 55. Very nice Zephyr here. Rolling out. It's an Apache O. So that's for sale. 10,000 on that one. Honestly, it runs and drives, and it's a short bed. So it's got a little crustiness down at the bottom of the fender. Helicopters. Now 54 Chevrolet sedan. All right, do this line, then we'll bounce to the next one. My goal is hopefully to have at least around a 2-hour video once again, like I normally do. That's normally my goal on these. Shoebox 50 here. Old GMC. Hey, there you go. It's your hey joke for the day. Okay, I walked over to verify. That is the mariachi band, the ones from before. I don't know how many years ago they were out here. So we were okay since it's a live band playing, and we shouldn't get hurt on copyright. Which means I can cover more of this section now. Very strategic and all. Alright. So we're going to film. I'll try to get the rest of this section, then we'll start bugging into the next sections, winding up at Volkswagen eventually. It's already 10 o'clock. I usually film till 11 or so. Usually my plan. Check out this Merc. There's the pinstriping and the tail lights there. Custom shoebox Ford here. I think we venture into the Chevy. We got a desert water bag. I found one of those at an estate sale. I was hanging up in the garage, like hidden. And they looked at me like, why do you want to buy that? So I got it for, I paid $5 for it or something. I know they go for more, a lot more than that online, but. So I actually do have one of those if I ever get my 40 on the road. As I said, I always say I find a lot of good car stuff at the sales sometimes. Here I got a 50 Chevy, 4-door, Fleet 9, $38,000 on this one. It's got the antenna ball with the baseball, 76. Remember they used to have the 76 station at Dodger Stadium? It's really good days. No, I'm good, I got water. That's 68 Olds, the Delmont 88. There's info on that, no price. There might be a price on the other side, we'll check. Yeah, my camera's glitching worse now. I think it's a heat thing too. The GoPros do not like the heat, for sure. I have put it off for so long, moving to a new camera. Finally I did it, and then I lost the one that I normally use anyway. No price on this side. Call for awkward conversation about an Oldsmobile. Got a 40 Merc. Custom, not for sale. We'll have a look anyway. Yeah, square body. More customs. Seeing those, we got the Suede Palace at Grand National Roadster Show. This has got the glitter on the top there. Seen a lot of great traditional customs. It's one of the highlights. I always start when I do Grand National. I start with the contenders for the big awards because those draw the photographers like flies as soon as the doors open, obviously. And then I work my way through that. It usually takes me 2 hours just to cover that big hall. I don't remember what number the hall is. 54 Chevy. It takes me about 2 hours just to get through that first big hall, believe it or not. And I do all the other halls. That is a major undertaking. Like I said, if I don't get the full indoor stuff on Friday, I will do whatever I didn't get on Saturday. My daughter is a performer, and she does drama and musicals at her school, and I have to be at her performance that evening on Friday. She is expecting me. Buick Roadmaster. Alright, 40 pickup. Some guy thinks we're at Long Beach. He got his car alarm going. Car alarm is the official mating call of the Long Beach Swap Meet. That's what I always say. It's a Chrysler, 64. Apollo lowrider. Is that a shark with shoes on? Okay. My daughter has those little sharks, stuffy sharks you get at IKEA. She's like 3 of them. She loves it. Alright, 53 Ford wagon. The main line. The ranch.
Pretty nice.
Yeah. 15,000 on that one. So it'll be the last year of the flathead 2-door ranch wagon. Kind of a neat car. That may be on Marketplace. I can't remember. I think there is one on Marketplace. I don't know if it's this one. There you go. Nice tidy car. Got a 56. There's one for sale. He's got something on his windshield. I got 23,000 on the Roadster pickup, 1922. And I got a Ford Coupe. She got a flathead. I think this is the one the owner was telling me to come film. I'm not sure. Nice patina on this one. It's kind of patina I wish my 40 had. My 40 was repainted, and guy I know who does body work and paint looked at it. He says, you know, they used house paint, right? So mine's got house paint on it. It was probably done in the 60s. This looks like original or very old paint. We got the Cobra Mustang here. We got this Chevy pickup. I think I can talk over the music. It's far enough away. 95,000 on this one. I don't know if he's got the phone number under the wiper trick, so I can't bring it to you. I'm serious, I would throw this camera, but I need it to finish the video. It keeps glitching on me. So I've confirmed it is the camera, not the media kit. So it has a for sale sign, but no info on the for sale sign. So there you go. Rolling through in the Jimmy there. Let's do a nice walk through this line here. So I think I'm going to be filming on the new camera this week and then practicing the settings on that and see what we can come up with. This one is for sale, 13,000. This Chevy 2-door, very patina. Check that out. This one's like garage fresh. There's the info, 909 area code on that one. Check out this antenna ball, man. That was left outside for a couple of years. That is sun-baked. Yeah, Mercury here. So we've seen a lot more traditional ones in a couple weeks. And I'll have a camera that works, so that'll even be better. I got 58 Chevy Bel Air 2-door sedan. 20,000 on that.
Really good.
She's got the post. I don't say the 2-door. I had a 58 Bel Air 4-door sedan. I I used to drive daily about 25 years ago. I had a blue and white one.
Ese lo quiero vender también. Y luego tengo una.
Yeah, Chevy truck here. That one does not have a filled out for sale sign, so it is for sale. It might be somewhere else on the internet for sale. Alright, 57 ragtop for sale. Chevrolet. See if I can get you a sign. There you go. It's kind of small. There you go. There's a better number there. Now you can read that. Chevy Fleet Line. It's got the bug deflector. Oh, here, I'm going to keep the shot going, so I don't have to worry about the glitch as long as there's no music. 56 wagon. Alright, got 51 Ford. 22,000 on that one. There's the info. It's got a 302 in it. This will be very, very tidy. I got a 42-door sedan. Alright, here's one of those for sale. It's 47 Fleet Master Chevrolet. 38,000 on that one. Oh, I should mention, I haven't mentioned it yet in the video. Check the date of the video before you start calling anything. That way it's not years down the line you happen across this video and you're like, hey, that's a good deal. Check the date of the video. I'd say about a month. If it's something I say is like a smoking deal, which happens every once in a while, I would say 2 weeks on that, on those. Anything else, I would say a month, maybe 2. Other than that, I would consider it sold, unless you see it in another video. Unless it's really highly priced. Alright, yeah, Buick 1941. Marked down to 38,000 on that one. There's the information. Got the YOM plates. I got a 69 Caprice. This one's a 396 car. Not for sale. Just walk around it. So I was driving my 69 Impala yesterday and it's leaking gas out the fuel filler, you know, the new one. Tell you what, they don't make the parts like they used to. The old one will last 50 years plus, and then the new one will last 2 years apparently. Yeah, wow, how many 59 El Caminos that we had in this video? And he's got a 60 next to it. Alright, we're just gonna stroll through. We're gonna go back to the. So I get to the end of this roll, we'll run back to the beginning, find more cars for sale. That sounds good. Alright, we got a 1950 Packard. Something a little bit different. Oh, the sign flipped over. He's asking 25,000, and he likes to put the wiper over the phone number. Good job. It seems like Here comes all the complaints in the comment section about the sirens. I have no control over it, sorry. Oh, he's got another sign. There you go, you can read that one. All right, I'll wait for the air raid to end over there. Shit, that's where I had to cover. Oh, there he goes again. All right. He's further away now, so we'll just keep going. T8 Chevy pickup, 24,000 on that one. Seriously, those things are loud, man. My ears were, you know, I had to cover my ears on when he drove by. I got enough hearing loss from my Navy days here. There you go, 52 Chevy pickup. See info, no price. Oh, 25,000. There you go. And he used ballpoint pen. That's the first ballpoint we've had today, I think. Unless I'm mistaken. It's Ford. I'm just going to try to do longer shots in the areas without music or further away music, since this camera is not participating. It's 59 Impala. There you go. Original price $31,1065. What a deal. That's 59. Not for sale, but geez. What a gorgeous car. I got the Chevrolet here. C10 pickup. This one has a sign, 35,000 on that one. There's the information. Written in Sharpie. Did a proper job. Doesn't like people touching his truck. I get it. N96. There we are. Buses are exempt in the trunk of the car. So. There you go, 51 Chevy, no price. There's the information. Got a Ford delivery. Looks like an 80s style street rod. All these 80s, 90s rods are coming out of the woodwork as of late. A lot of helicopters today too. And the Caprice lowrider.
Navigation. Yeah. You're in the chapter. I'm lucky if I was smart.
Buick Riviera.
And I had to literally like look at them.
All right, we got a Suburban. That clear-coated patina. A bakery truck. Is not for sale.
still got parts.
No. 54 Chevrolet. See if we can find some more vehicles for sale. That's why the people like to watch these videos. We got a Roadster, 27 Ford Model T Roadster. Hi, Mike. There you go. He's saying hi. All right, 19,000.
Yeah, I think so.
This is a different mic. I don't know. It could be.
Oh, the steps, yeah.
A BMW M Series. Very popular at Radwood. It's got the carbon fiber hood and the grill ornament. Alright, 41 Fleetline. Now we're getting some for sale cars. 23.5 on that one.
I'm gonna walk in the morning.
Around here.
Thanks you guys for the spot.
42 Fleet Master. So short model year because of the war. 18.5. And the rest of these here. There we go, 48 Chevy. Come over here, because the guy's got his door open. So he's passed out in the back seat. Pomona can be tiring. Ask me how I know. Alright, we got a 57. Lowrider. We got Willie's Jeep. This one is for sale. Oh no, he's selling a 62 Catalina. And he's selling a 61 GMC truck. Alright, 40 convertible. It's been upgraded on, 57.5 on that. There's the information. It's got the tilt column, the air conditioning, all that good stuff. Oh, sorry. There you go, 62 Impala convertible, super sport. Does have a for sale sign on it. So really, yes, it does. It's in front.
Remember that when
Super Sport.
the tow truck guy went out here?
This one's got the 409 going on, 140,000 on that one. There's the info. It is a 4-speed 409 car. That is a nice piece of machinery right there. Budweiser Express. We're going to try to focus in on some of the vehicles that are for sale on this line as well. So we check this out, this nice Cadillac. Looks like a Fleetwood. Yeah, 56 Fleetwood. Oh, sorry, Sedan DeVille. Okay. Usually I see the hash marks on the corners. I think Fleetwood. Yes, this one's got the factory air conditioning. Check out the air vents. It's 10:30. I usually like to wrap this up by 11, so we'll see much more footage. If I keep having areas where there's no music, I'll keep filming for a while, because it does help me out. And I'm gonna try to get at least a few Volkswagens for all you Volkswagen guys. There you go, the Nomad 1956, 45,000 on that one. I'm not gonna bother them, they got a conference going on. E7 Ford. I do have to pick up my daughter later, and she has a friend coming over for practicing drama stuff. So I told her I would go to. I told her I go to 11, so which is usually what I do. So I think we're gonna start. I'm gonna have to start moseying towards the Volkswagen section soon. 58 Del Rey, two-door sedan. So I need to find that picture. It pops up on Facebook every year, me standing next to my 58 Bel Air from about 20-25 years ago, and I'm at Bob's Big Boy in Burbank on a Friday night with it, and my hair's still brown. It's pretty cool. Hard to believe. 58 wagon. I'm gonna go back there. He's playing some music back there behind.
I've seen them.
I'll follow you.
The Alley Cat rod. Now we got a lot of great shows coming up this year too. So if you check out the tentative list, I have added to it as of late. Now we're gonna finish off this little section here and then hit the next section. There we go, a 52 Chevy pickup, 18,000 firm. Come on, you can fund his quest to buy a Sharpie so he can read his sign. Oh. This has some cracked glass there. There we go. How about a 40 Ford pickup? She got a flathead. Is this at Long Beach last week? I think it was. There it is. Long Beach was fun until I lost my good camera. Yeah, if the camera's not in the back of the Suburban, then I don't know where it is. 38,000 on the Chevy. He's got the wiper over the phone number. The phone number is like in the back window, so there you go.
Back and forth. Dude, I've been retired for 4 years. In those 4 years, I've been seeing this.
How about a Model T? You have it any color you want as long as it's black. There we got 31 Model A. This one is for sale. It's Model A pickup truck. 23.5 on that. Got Cadillac. I'll bounce over the F100 over here. Is for sale, so it's got the Y block. 56 years for 40,000. There's the info. Come around the Cheer Farm here. 57.
Hi. There's the man himself.
How you doing?
Good, good. Yourself?
It's good.
Wait till on Monday.
Custom four-door. guy did the tail light. He did upside down 56 Chevy tail lights. You still fill it? So do you fill it on that side now? Inquiring minds want to know. It's actually a good question. El Camino leaving. For sale for $25,000. I can't get the for sale sign for some reason. K5. All right, Corvette. Corvette, not in the Corvette section. 75. It's asking $23,500 for 75. No smogger, so that's good. There's your info. It's got the later wheels for like the 78s with some redline radials. All right, here we go. Here's the price on the 47 for $24,000. It's got the ballpoint pen on the printer paper, so hopefully it's legible. Sharpies, people, Sharpies, come on. All right, we got a Cadillac Eldorado. This is the 79. This is before they went to that HT motor, before they went to the 864 and all that. 77. Low miles. It looks like a low mile. What is low miles? That's subjective. What's the odometer reading? Can I see it? I can't see it. What's it say? You can see it. I can't. It says 18,000. So it's either 18 or it's 118, but it was very well kept. One of the two. It's 18, yeah, that's very low miles. 5-digit odometer. There you go, 777. It's got the used car lot signs. It's Cal Worthington and his dog Spot. That's what's going on here. 2013 6-cylinder Mustang. Yeah, we're at the part of the show where it's damn near impossible to film, so music. So I will do this line, avoiding any music. Let's do a couple Volkswagens, and then I think that's going to be the video. About a Jaguar from Iowa. So there's the V12 XJS, 4,444. Not sure the market on this. If you buy anything out of state that's a smogger, you better make sure it smogs. 1970 Maverick Grabber. There you go, 39.9. Award winner. Got a couple 70 Mavericks. Mine were 6-cylinder. And mine were purchased for under $1,000. So they didn't look like this though, but still. Alright, 63 C10, short bid. 26,000 on that one. Try to avoid the music holes as much as possible. Alright, 79 Ford Ranger F350 XLT. Got 66,000 miles on it. 29.5 on this one. Got a Buick Wildcat. So it's missing a few pieces unless he's got them. He just hasn't put them back on. 12.5 on that one. Runs and drives. Some of the trim pieces are off of it.
It's perfect.
Someone knows how to work cars.
54 F350 on a bill of sale. So it looks like straight out of somebody's yard. Best offer with a Y block and a 4-speed. Yeah, this is the big guy. This is the got the dually. It's probably got the split rims. You know, the ones everybody warns you about. Huh, the wood's all rotten in the bed. I didn't see that coming.
Act like it won't
Oh, it's got a dump bed. All right, we got a Buick. Beers for, oh, he's got the, okay. 7,000, there's his phone number. He's also selling a 97 Ford pickup. And I'm not gonna be able to get the sign that's actually on the Buick. There you go. All right. About a 1960 Chevrolet Impala. Convertible. It has a bunch of flyers on the. Does he have a for sale sign on it? Up on the other side. Okay, well, it's gonna make me work for it. All right, so I changed cards. My other good card was in my other camera, but thank God I had one good card. So we're able to go past 2 hours. I bought a card that's 4 hours, and for some reason like the GoPro doesn't like it, so I stuck it in there and it wouldn't work, and I realized, oh yeah, that one doesn't work. If you're gonna get an action camera, do not buy a GoPro. They suck. I've been using one for years. I'm just used to it. I've worked around all the glitches, but I pretty much got to reach the point where I'm like, fine, I'll upgrade to a different brand.
That's crazy.
Because, man, I got sick all. There we go. 63 Impala. 12,000. Pink slip on, non-op. Some assembly required. Your parents put it together. It's got old Dayton's on it. All right, 72 Fishmouth Ranchero. It's got a for sale sign with no info, so might be for sale somewhere else online. All right, 79 K10 4x4 4-speed. Best offer. Call for an awkward conversation about a four-wheel drive truck. Got it. So it's like original paint. Cobalt blue. And it's got the vintage topper. There, we got the Nicolas Cage Mustang. Gone in 60 seconds. Eleanor. Not for sale, so this guy's not done playing Nicolas Cage, apparently. SC10, just a phone number. She's got an LS3. A Volkswagen Squareback roadside assistance kit. The beer is part of the roadside assistance kit. It's got to be. All right. What do we got? We got the cooler with the rack and the surfboard, ready to hit the beach. He's got the underdash wicker catch-all there.
The electronic guy.
All right, we need some more Mopars here. You know, 74 Duster, 15,000 on that. Got the 5.9 Magnum out of the pick 'em up. We'll come around here. This guy's conferencing this way. '74 Power Wagon. 5,000 on this one. So you got like a 360. It was one of the LA blocks. 4x4, dude. There you go. The dump bed. All right, 78 C10. Looks like it's 20,000. He likes ballpoint pen. Mustang. This one does have a for sale sign on it. So it's a V8 car according to the fender. 289. Alright, I'm gonna have to skittle down to the E-dubs. I'm actually past the time no info on the sign. 1977 Lincoln Continental Mark V. 39,000 miles. 12,500, just past smog. I've owned a few of these. They drive extremely well. This one's very, very clean for one of these. What's it worth? Is I don't know, but it's a very nice car. Alright, 96 two-door Tahoe. 17,000 on that. 183,000 miles. It's the info. She's got the old center line mags from the 90s on that one. See if we can just go straight through. We got no music currently. Which means the car will drive past any second now. Square body. 79 Sierra C15. 18,000. One owner vehicle. Very nice. There we got a 70 bump side. Short bed. 17,000 on that. There's the info. Look at the interior on this one. Said I told my daughter to be done at 11. It's past 11. She ain't gonna be happy, but I told her I gotta finish my video. This is Pomona, man. It's all bets are off, you know. All right, square body, 86 four-wheel drive with a utility bed. It's like a short bed. 15.5 on that. Look at this. It's got a rack for something or other. Not sure if you can say that in the video or not, or if it's one of the things YouTube gets not too happy about. There you go, Grand Marquis. Panther platform, not for sale. Very nice Grand Marquis. 67 El Camino. 11,000 on that. There's the info. Right here. Here's the bed. Gonna walk through some of the V-dubs. This is the Volkswagen. Like I said, there's another guy who does just the Volkswagen section. This is a nice long video. I've already passed the time I told my daughter I was going to leave, so we're going to find some stuff for sale. We got one little area with the Volkswagen says no music, so we'll get that. I said I think the other guy's Mike Finn Garage or something, and he does just a video on the Volkswagen area. I'm literally at the point I should have left already, but some people do still want to see some Volkswagen, so we're here. I still have my Volkswagen, so I have a 65 Beetle. This one is 37,000. Wiper over the number. There, you can see that one better. Hopefully, can you see that? It's a 909 area code. There you go. Dune buggy. All right, 71 super bottle. No, it's a super Beetle. It's like bottle. GT9. You really gotta get to mine. Mine runs and drives. It's just it's a couple minor things. Here's bus. I bought it with my stepfather a few years back. He was going to drive it. I got it running and driving, and then he had a stroke. Can't drive. So it's over at my mother's. A couple project bugs. 66. 4,000. It's a project. That might be more legible. It's kind of. Like the seats need to be everythinged. Motors there. See a lot of project Volkswagens online, they're always missing the engines. Especially the dune buggies and the Bajas and stuff like that. I think people buy them, pull the motors, and then just sell the rest. Local delivery. $1,000. 66 bug with a 68 pan. This one's for sale over here. Nifty 5. 25,000 on that one. Rag top, oval window. Might need a little upholstery work. On Greyhound Racing at Fairview Park. Sticker that faded. There you go, 28,000 on this one. D7 Transporter. There you go, 28,000. Another Project Beetle, 63, 4,000. He has all the parts. He wants to trade. Pause it, read it, memorize it, all that good stuff. Another Transporter, 66. I'll get you the info. Is there a price on this one? 18,000 as is. He'll sell it for less without the wheels. There's the info on that. Those are the wheels.
Hey, am I going to come out on a YouTube video?
Might be in the video.
I follow you, I follow you.
It'll be at the end, but it'll be in the video.
Take it up.
There we go, 71.
Yeah, don't worry, man.
Transporter, 16,000. I think this is gonna be our last vehicle of the video, and then I have to, I really do have to split. All right, that's going to wrap things up here at the Pomona Fairplex for Pomona for January of 2026. Next week, we're off to Turlock Swap Meet, during our Swap Meet month here on the channel. Lots of other great events coming up. In a couple weeks, we're back out here for Grand National Roadster Show for 2 days of fun there. Make sure you check the tentative list. It'll be in the comments section shortly after the video posts. Let you know I'm planning on hitting in the near future. Make sure you like, subscribe, leave some comments, tell some friends, and until next time, I'll be seeing you.